That was Gaia Unbound, the first of a 7-part trilogy in homage to the Seven Seas. It's never been released on CD. Sorry, what were we talking about? Yes, the Fitzgerald brothers. Well, the Fitzies inarguably left an indelible mark on the face of Canadian music. Most would liken that mark to an unsightly melanoma, a cancer the music community has attempted to carve out, but such surgery, even when precisely done, it leaves a scar. Have I shown you my Japanese import of the Godzilla vs. Megalon soundtrack?
It was here, in this small East Coast fishing village, that Edward Fitzgerald was born, although the town to this day denies any connection. His mother, a prostitute who worked her trade on the docks as the fishing trawlers came ashore.
The child of a single mother, Edward had to become independent early in life. It was a difficult and time-consuming profession, whoring.
Eddie discovered that if he learned to sing some traditional sea shanties, it would take him exactly where he wanted in life, namely bars. Already a rampant alcoholic by the age of 12, Eddie was forced into working on one of the larger trawlers where he got a job as shark bait. At the expense of his legs, Eddie had helped to catch the largest great white shark on record in maritime waters.
Always the opportunist, Eddie capitalized on the publicity and started his show business career in earnest. He moved to the city and started busking on a Halifax pier.
Eddie's first compositions were crude rants pieced together by a few broken chords. Songs such as "What Are You Looking At?" and "Give Me Some Money, I've Got No Feckin' Legs." By all accounts, Eddie's hatred of humanity was reciprocated in full. Oh, excuse me, sir, did you by chance know Eddie Fitzgerald of the Fightin Fitzies?
Eddie? Oui, Eddie? Aye, I knew him well, that old Rummy. By God, how we loved him. How could you not? Such a cute little half-a-man, yes. That's what we'd call him, half-a-man. We'd say, "Hi, how you doing down there, half-a-man? If only you were a home man, we'd ask you to come to the pub with us. But we only drink at people who have legs. Hey, half-a-man, I bet you your arms I can tell you where your mother's birthmark is. Oh, the fun of it all. Oh, by God, we loved him. By God. Oh. Oh, Eddie.
Discouraged at his inability to make inroads on the Halifax music scene, Eddie returned home to visit his mother. When he arrived, he found her in tears. She confessed to him he had a half-brother in a Vancouver sanitarium. Eddie made it his mission to track down his long-lost sibling. The pilgrimage would later form the basis of the album I Crawled All Across This Land. When Eddie finally reached his destination, he was appalled by what he had found.
Willie, it's time for your medication.
Nothing was safe around Willie. Animal, vegetable, mineral. I mean, nothing. We tried everything on him. Drugs, electric shock, everything. And then Edward came along. It was a breakthrough. Truly amazing. After a few more shock therapies, we decided it was okay to let him go.
The reunited brothers took their act on the road, with Eddie on guitar and vocals and Willie on one-foot percussion. It was the salad days for the Fightin Fitzies, or as they referred to it, the gin and tonic days. The tour staggered its way to the Horseshoe Tavern in Toronto, where they played for an unprecedented 17 days straight. According to the owner, I couldn't get them to leave.
This is a tape of the Fightin Fitzies from the legendary Horseshoe Tavern shows. It's been seen by less than 50 people in existence.
How did you get a copy?
I taped it off the CBC.
What the feck are you looking at? Now this is a song I wrote for me brother. Willie, stop us in.
Serrated when he was little, learned there to play with his fiddle. That trick shocked him when he diddled. Willie, where's your trousers?
The song from the same show that truly captured the public's imagination was All Creatures Great and Small, another homage to Willie and his aberrant sexual appetite. The lyrics were heavily laced with double entendres the mainstream public accepted at face value. The Fitzies had their first and only top 10 hit on their hands. They made enough from the royalties to take their mother off the wharf and put her into a brothel. They also parlayed the success of All Creatures into a children's television show.
Live from the Horsey Tavern in Toronto. It's happy hour with the fun-loving Fitzy brothers.
Hey there, laddie. Now what's your name?
Patrick.
Paddy. Oh, a fine name it is, too. Now, how old would you be there, Paddy?
12.
That's a right nice age it is, too. I tell you, I got myself a bottle of scotch just that age. Or at least I did till last night. Well now, Paddy, me boy, why don't you come on up and sit on your Uncle Eddie's lap and I'll sing you a ditty. All right you are to stare, Paddy. Your Uncle Eddie's got nary a lap to sit on. So why don't you come up and sit on your Uncle Willie's lap instead?
Willie's attempt to dry hump the audience was later credited by rock historians as the first recorded incident of body surfing. The authorities recorded it as 37 separate counts of indecent exposure.
Shunned by the television and music industries alike, Eddie returned to his first love, grain alcohol. The ensuing month-long bender has achieved legendary status, immortalized in the Gordon Leadfoot song The Wreck of Edward Fitzgerald. At its culmination, Eddie was found lying face down in Rita McNeil. Willie got transferred back to the sanitarium. He still managed to put out a solo album. It was huge in Germany.
As for Eddie, he made one final stab at stardom. He held a press conference to return his Juno Awards to the Academy. Soon after, a warrant was issued for his arrest in connection with the assault and buggery of Anne Murray the previous year. The Fitzgeralds remained in forced seclusion till the fall of 2001, when they were approached to perform on a telethon in support of nationalism. The Fightin Fitzies were suddenly in vogue in a world that was once again ready to accept their message of hate and intolerance.
Ain't done from the funny farm where that sort of thing there is the norm. But in public it caused the storm. Willie, where's your trousers? The straight seagulls are dangling low. Repeat tough anger, don't you know? All the girls say, oh no, Willie, where's your trousers?
By the jeez, Willie! By God!
Edward and Willie, the timing was unfortunate, I think, with them, and they just got caught. But every band has an uphill, and you go uphill and you get to the top, and it's poetic justice to come back down the other side. It's albeit a little faster, obviously, but still that was just the natural arc of rock and roll and playing music and being an artist and one's career, and it had to happen to them. Some people thought that they would be above that, but they weren't above that. They proved themselves to be human after all.
And his cabin in the woods, Willie keeps a special prize. And if you go and visit him, you're in for a surprise. Your jaw will drop in awe when you see Willie blow's horn. For once you know why he's called the Great White Unicorn. greet great and small. Swim, trot, fry, crawl. As long as they don't run away, Willie loves them all. No matter what animal it is, Willie loves it just the same. 'Cause no one loves like Willie does, 'cause loving's Willie's game.